Welcome back to Let's Play Twilight Princess. Today we're going for a pretty long part with not a lot happening. We are tackling the Cave of Ordeals. What this is a multi-story, just a cave of trials, and it's just a bunch of enemies, gotta kill them all, and progress. It's very long, not a lot to talk about. Hope you guys are ready for it.
It's a party! Yeah, hey!
It starts off incredibly simple. We got, like, just one dude.
He's just like, that was cool.
What better way to start than by jumping off a cliff?
You get down there and you sprained your ankle. God.
When you've killed all the enemies, the door opens and you progress. And it just escalates from there.
So, this is almost going to be like a Let's Play of Pikmin, where it's like, you hit this enemy, and then you hit this enemy, and then guess what, you hit this enemy, and...
I don't see any corpse collecting, thank you very much.
I do a bit of rupee collecting.
True, which is kind of the same thing.
Not making as much money as I do.
No, I make a lot.
But you know what's more fucking... At least I have fucking plant monster. You know, okay, you just shot one.
You were saying?
Fucking, I don't see you with a spaceship.
I don't need one. My little imp friend can teleport me.
Yeah.
I hate you.
Ooh!
I suppose I should mention at this point that Bobbert O'Reilly requested in the thread for me to do a live commentary version of this. I did one, like, forever back. So, that will be up at the same time as this. If you're on YouTube, it'll be in the description below. If you're on Blip, go to the thread or YouTube. And just find the links there.
How coherent is it?
Well, considering I'm not used to live commentary, surprisingly coherent.
I just imagine a lot of blank pairs that... Shit.
Hey, you know, these spiders were in the last few games. 30 minutes of blank silence. Fuck!
I managed to keep the commentary going, for the most part.
And you see, Pikmin didn't have spiders. Oh wait, never mind.
It technically didn't. They only had like 4 legs.
What the hell were they?
Look at that, I'm using the shield correctly.
Good job, just this far in the game.
Yeah.
I didn't need it for all this time, but now.
What sucks is at the start of this, I immediately lose part of the heart, and when you have full health, I can do that uber spin. So now, I'm not doing nearly as much damage as I could have.
One thing I forget, are there healing hearts in the Cave of Ordeals? I don't quite remember.
There are, but you have to dig for them.
Oh, okay.
And they're not on every level.
Is there a bottom to the Cave of Ordeals?
Yes, there is.
It just takes forever to get to.
And we're going on this adventure!
I think it's like 50 levels deep.
Those damn goddesses.
Yeah.
At least this is optional in Wind Waker. They had something similar to this, and you had to do it in order to beat the game.
Yeah, wasn't it like to get a Hyrule chart?
Yeah, to get Triforce charts in
Triforce
it.
chart.
And you had to do it like 3 or 4 different times. So imagine like 3 really long caves of this.
Honestly, we don't even really get a very good prize for this.
100 rupees!
Well, that was worth the money.
You got an Uku.
Great. I could teleport you out now.
And you used me up. Farewell!
Back to my people. By the way, the cannon's still up there.
Well, so is she.
So the colored ones are do they have any resistance, like maybe a fire resistance or a water resistance, or are they just different colors?
I think they're just different colors. It depends on the setting where you find them. Blue ones you would find in like the Lake Bit Temple. Red ones you'd find in the Goron Mines.
Yeah, I think the blue ones can like stand in the water. That's about it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the red ones could too. Sneaky assholes.
You don't have to use your shield now.
I like how you're trying to dodge by jumping directly into the wall. And it worked.
They never expected. I mean, there's at least that.
Stand still, shit, he moved exactly 1 centimeter to the right.
Exact aim, come on.
And here we have a little bit of a rest stop. Today we're going to meet someone you would almost recognize from Ocarina of Time, only she looks almost stranger.
How could... No way that she looks stranger. The other one's got that terrifying grin.
Well, she's got kind of a pig face.
Just the way I like him.
Yep, so this is the great fairy for this game. She's even more naked than the previous one.
And apparently the most useless.
No kidding. All she does is release fairies at the different light spirit springs throughout Hyrule.
Around the end of the game, of course.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't give you anything, but hey, I'm naked. Get used to it. Oh, is this okay?
You've had no magical powers whatsoever given to you, but hey, tits.
Acceptable.
Oh, blind eye.
Hey, you need to grab the pig monster. Okay. I'm never gonna use their accurate names because I seriously can't remember.
Oh,
Neither
hey,
can I.
rats.
Helmasaur.
Helmasaur. And rats.
And rats.
Which are called rats, of course, because why else would you call them anything else?
Hylia rodentia.
Well, in Zelda world, keys, bats are just keys.
Ion pentameter.
In hindsight, it probably would have been faster to go the other way.
But I wanted to look cool, damn it.
Haven't used it in a while, decided to ride it out.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, the strongest enemy in the game.
We're only on floor, whatever, 6, 7.
6, 7.
You'll lose track very quickly.
Are you gonna scoop some of this up and leave it to chance? Because you are losing life here.
Oh, no, no, no. I don't need to use a potion until, like, the very last floor.
So it looks like you can't look all the potions and soups and fairies and stuff with you. It would have been much harder if it's like, oh, you can't use any items. Sorry.
Yeah, no. No, the Cave of Ordeals is the reason you save anything at all.
All those damn bombs. 120. Oh yeah, these things. These things are really easy. I forgot.
Yeah. Well, I guess not. What the fuck?
The fuck it! I'm just gonna jump in.
It'd be funny if they jumped on top of each other and made one giant big one. But no, that'd be too much for the Wii cube to handle.
These guys aren't even a threat. Why are they this deep down?
They make the saddest sound when they die, too. Of course, it'd be weird if they made a happy sound when they died, now I'm thinking about it. Yay!
They don't have pyrovision goggles.
I get it. Are you really?
Yeah, looking back, this might be a waste, but you know what? I have a fuck ton of bombs. And, like, my quiver is upgraded completely. Who cares?
I will not risk losing life at this point.
I never get tired of that. You just start shooting at them and eventually you say, you know what, let me use my sword now.
Whoops.
Like, it's not even a case of not taking damage, it's just, the more I can kill without facing them directly, the better. That's just more fun.
It doesn't look like fun.
Okay, it's not, but you know.
Yeah.
Anything to elevate it.
Any reason the enemies can't think of it like that, it's like, wait, you're supposed to come down here, God!
Cheater.
I can't tell what that is.
Those are a lot of bulblins.
Yeah.
Aim it. Hey, got some fun.
Hey, 2 for 2.
Man, that was some Devil May Cry shit, riding on motorcycles and rockets, you know, it's just so extreme. Well, that one actually ran under your feet. It's almost like you surprised that tactic war. It's like, ah, wait, I lived.
I'm a lover!
Oh, I don't like that sound.
Oh man, they're getting sneaky now.
Sounds like a spider. Or
That went a little long.
I'm gonna use my super secret technique, but I'm so scared of the dark.
I don't want it. Really, you're this far down, and rats and bats.
In the dark.
Oh my.
Bat uses confused ray. You stab yourself.
Repeatedly. For 5 consecutive.
I mean, how much did that ever make sense to anyone? When you're confused, you hurt yourself. Is it your brain hurting yourself, or do you literally like, I'm gonna punch you and punch yourself in the face?
Well, clearly, when you get so dizzy, you know.
Is that a Poe?
That is a Poe. The last, I think, 3 Poes are in the Cave of Ordeals.
Do they actually matter, or are they just extra?
If you want to get all of the Poes, yeah, they matter.
Huh.
I think you just hurt their feelings. It don't matter. Be gentle. What? I'm trying to interpret.
Yeah. I know you said they didn't matter, but they didn't deserve it.
Of course not. They fought their way down to the Cave of Ordeals. They must be pretty good.
Oh, this is a threat. 3, 2, 1.
One smacks you last time. So worth it. I remember I did a lot better at the wasn't that kind of a Cave of Ordeals in Wind Waker? I don't know if it's called the Cave of Ordeals. But...
Yeah, we already talked about it.
Yeah, I mentioned that. There was like 3 different ones where you gotta get Triforce charts.
I thought those were actually a good amount easier.
They're alright, but it's just like every time you clear a room, you gotta fall down a hole, and then you have to wait for a little, you know, cinematic to happen. And it's just like a complete waste.
It'd be cool if with the yellow chews you could light them on fire, and they're flammable, so they just burn everything else. Or make a bottle into a Molotov cocktail.
That would be cool, but I was trying to do something maybe not equally as cool, but cool in and of itself, and it didn't work. So at the end of all of this, after we've gotten to the final level, I will go back, and there will be another clip at the very end of this showing something that happens when you combine a yellow chew with a blue chew. So keep an eye out for that.
Peekaboo? You kids remember that? Peekaboo.
That was almost clever, Yoshi.
Almost, you're getting there.
I'm getting there. I think I'm rather not bad with comedy.
Catchphrase!
If that's my catchphrase, you better kill me.
Alright.
Of all things. Peekaboo.
Yeah, we're just sitting there going like, oh man, that was a crazy adventure. Peekaboo! Alright.
Peekaboo is nose.
Nickelback! I think that's officially your catchphrase, though.
Why?
You asked for it!
I didn't! I really didn't!
And they say that Yoshi... No, I'm not gonna do it.
Travis, I'm gonna go to that fucking Apple store and I'm gonna ask you every fucking thing about the goddamn iPhone.
And I will answer incoherently, probably.
And I'm gonna ask every fucking thing I can think of.
For the last time, there's not an iPad mini, shut up!
Is there an iPad Square?
No, I'll just shove you.
I'll get back up.
Ice bats!
But anyway, I met Peekaboo, like that old rumor that of Pokemon, like, oh yeah, there's a special Pikachu that's blue and other shit. Back in the Kanto days.
Yeah, and then it just ended up being Meryl.
Yeah.
And then they had Surfing Pikachu.
At least that was real.
I just remember what person I played was hacking their game, and they fought my entire team of ridiculous Pokemon with one Pikachu, the Surfing one. And it knew Earthquake for some reason. And I hit it with an Earthquake, and it said it's not effective. I'm like, okay, this is fucked up.
See, there are some hearts.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure I lose one immediately.
It's something so disturbing about you digging up going, yay, hearts! And butting into a rat.
Now I'll steal your hearts!
I should mention, that block of ice we saw is it's the main reason why you can't just come here immediately upon discovering the cave, and you kind of have to save it for the end. After every 10 or so levels, there's some kind of blockade or what have you that requires a dungeon item to get through, and you need every dungeon item post discovering the Mirror of Twilight to get through all this.
No wonder the society kind of failed.
Really. Their pygmies are effective.
Then again, wouldn't you have the top before the ball and chain?
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. You need every dungeon item, and you need a different one every 10 levels. You only need them once, and to just get through that one door, but you still need them. It's a bit arbitrary.
So, like, would you get stuck, or would there be, like, a thing to get you out?
You would get stuck.
The Uku would bribe you for money. I don't remember those.
They're from the Arbiter Grounds.
Yeah, they're the Redeads. We kind of talked over them.
Yeah, I'm surprised you two forgot about that. I sat through the whole video. You were talking about God particles and crap.
See, I'm...
And, like, I didn't hate it. It was just like, okay, guys, let's play. Kind of not getting the... Okay.
To appease the actual scientists in the thread, it's actually the goddamn particle. And it's actually the Higgs boson.
Yeah.
They couldn't call it the goddamn particle on the news.
Oh, that's a dick move.
Okay, you know what? That's good aim. I commend that. And I return it.
You shot him in the foot.
I can't stand again.
That's why you fell so hard.
Oh!
That's the best combo so far.
The bow ones are ridiculously effective.
No, it's obnoxious.
For once. Usually they miss.
Damn it, I miss!
Again!
Somehow I'm alive.
They managed to be just fast enough to be effective, but slow enough that you can almost get in quickly.
Are those spiders? No.
No, those are Stalfos.
I'm just assuming they're all spiders. There we go. Of course you can't call them skeletons. That would be silly.
I like that one just waddling through the smoke.
It was a normal human, then you burned it down to a skeleton. Just,
Ooh, spiders.
Haha, I'm right.
Some actual spiders.
Yeah.
Clink.
It's like that whole trick that I learned, where if you watch a quiz show and you don't know the answer to anything, just keep on guessing egg, and eventually you'll be right.
Wow, they do not pose a threat at all.
They're not actually hanging up there on purpose. They're stuck. Guys, I've been stuck in the cave ordeals for hundreds of years now.
Oh, thank God it killed me.
Yeah. It's taking everyone a second to realize.
Processing what just happened.
They're like, you missed? I thought it'd be dead. Ah!
Wait, where'd it go?
It's like they're right in each other's heads and just kind of headbutt like, ow, ow. Why are our heads so big?
It's like I can't see him.
Why is this cave so foggy?
I like how you missed and then he missed.
An eye for an eye.
I love to see that gif where it's just like the ultimate sword fight of Link. Miss, 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 miss.
Mortal draw miss.
Homing missile miss.
A bunch of little skeletons and regular skeletons.
Or what are they called in this game?
Which
Fuck
ones?
that and switch to the sword.
You want to do it the fun way. It's like, ah, screw it. I'm losing to these damn pygmies. Yeah, take that, camera. I like that you just gotta trick them. Like, I'm gonna ball and chain you, psych slash.
Well, works better.
I hate that wall.
Ow.
There's a lot of bones in this one.
Is there just a bat trapped in a skull, I guess?
That'd be kind of clever, actually.
There's so many skeletons here. It's almost like you just merrily escaped. I'm gonna shut up.
You're gonna make sense is what you're gonna do.
I'll do my best.
You said mare, and I thought of a horse.
I said marrow.
Oh.
Oh.
Hoi hoi.
Hoi hoi.
Hey, it's the Great Fairy again. She's still standing.
Why do you keep going deeper? Get out of here.
So hey, just wanted to remind you, I'm naked. News bulletin, still naked.
No, he left.
News Bolton, I still look like those pig people from Twilight Zone.
And he's Hitler! Dun dun dun. Why aren't they zapping the bats?
Because they don't work that way.
Of course not. That makes sense.
It's a straightforward answer. They don't work that way.
Dad, camera.
Can you make them shoot each other?
I don't think so.
Get 'em, owls!
You're not as cool as Jeremy.
Yeah.
If Jeremy were here, he'd kill all of you.
I don't give a hoot about you. Yeah, we have a long time to go through. We ain't gonna do a bunch of these.
That's fucked up.
You could get it with your boomerang.
But not if I'm not thinking.
Wasn't too bad, but I bet on the bottom there's a lot more.
Good answer. As you're probably guessing, I was actually trying to charge a jump attack.
I don't remember, but doesn't the boomerang put the fires out?
Yes.
Yeah, but at this point in the game, would you really use the boomerang?
It's just more fun.
It also scoops up flying enemies, which
It was
doesn't
cool
help.
for like 5 minutes in the first temple.
Yay!
That was like 22 parts ago.
Wow, very exact.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
I'm not that horrible in math.
I got an education.
I'm good at math when it matters.
It was 21 parts ago.
Fuck.
It wasn't? Wow, you're actually pretty close, so...
An educated guess. You gotta turn into the wolf? No? Oh, okay.
I want to kill everything else around it. I think those are redeads. Yes, those are redeads.
I see a Poe.
Yep.
Does the... When you get the all of them, do you get some kind of notification that says, hooray, you have all of them now? Well, you not know until you go back to the thing.
There is a dialogue box, yeah.
Oh, good.
Congratulations, you put the Ghostbusters out of work.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
They hate you.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Wait for it. There we go.
Pretty dramatic death. Kind of reminds me when I was in Disney World and I had to do. They pulled me into the Indiana Jones show as an extra, and they liked my enthusiasm the most. That I was the character that died, and I took about 5 minutes. And I took about 5 minutes to die. Indiana Jones is supposed to shoot me, and I'm just supposed to fall down, but I did the whole thing where I looked down at my chest and lift my hands off the wound, and look back at him all shocked and startled, and then I start walking away really slowly and dramatically for about 5 minutes. I fall down and I get back up. You hear the guy on the microphone go, "Okay."
Die! Just die!
I think he's dead, and I flinched. He's like, "What?"
Twitch.
I thought it was pretty funny. I don't think he did.
I thought you were doing like the Bugs Bunny thing, like, "You shot me! You really shot me!" Oh!
I did. As I dropped to my knees, I pointed to the sky and mimed with my mouth "Why?" and.
Okay, he's no, hang on.
And they're like, "Oh wait, this is why we shouldn't get the enthusiastic people their hams."
He get back up. I survived. Well, no. See. Yep, that's
Hit him
nice.
from here. Up.
Oh right, heavy.
You know, Link, you're probably gonna destroy your wrist, not only by carrying that, but just dropping suddenly.
I decided to put on the heavy boots. Link, no!
If you guys are getting bored, here's a floor where I start having trouble.
He rolled right back into it.
Oh
So what's
my
that?
fuck.
That's giving me trouble.
Of all things, really.
Hey, I heard you like pots. Knocks it out of your hand. I'll get to you eventually. Hold on.
Take a number. Wait a minute.
Charge.
Da 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 da.
Ah!
Da da. Sounds like you couldn't wait for that door open. Thank God I'm out of that room. Leave my embarrassment behind.
We're only halfway through this shit.
Oh boy.
I hate these assholes. You have to hit them twice.
It's a waste of your hundreds of bombs.
Yeah, well, I only have so many arrows.
It's almost like you shouldn't have been wasting them earlier. Oh wait.
What the hell? Oh.
Stupid ice antelope.
Fuck you. It fucked me.
Oh wait, shit.
This is really working.
I like this tactic.
Never mind.
Apparently.
It's always after you kill somebody.
And this one's like, now it's your turn, Rick. Oh wait, I'm by myself now.
Here, I'm really hoping there's more hearts.
And
No.
sometimes I feel like some of these challenge map things, I mean, I think even the designers kind of have that little sadistic side of them when they design them. They know this is going to be ridiculous. It's like, hey, we couldn't even beat it. Ahoy, hoy. There's levels like that in Dragon's Dogma when I played it, and they had a little challenge map area, and I was like, oh, fuck you, creators.
And then when they get to the end, they get nothing. Ah!
They get one thing, disappointment!
We get to stretch the playtime more. So obviously that means they love the game that much.
We act like there's something down here. When they go down there, there's nothing. Oh, and you don't beat the game because the moon hits the world. We didn't tell you that the moon was falling again.
You just had to know.
You should have just assumed it is Legend of Zelda.
It's kind of like playing a Sierra game.
I just noticed lately there's a lot of challenge maps that are big fuck yous.
If you didn't get the fish in the first millisecond of the game, then fuck you.
Well, one thing I noticed is that for a few years their games were getting stupid easy. I think they're starting to get hard again.
Link's been frozen like 5 times.
Oh, more than that. Surely.
I'm sure you're keeping count, Porn.
Come here, you little shitheads.
Wait, I'm gonna... Oh.
Fuck!
Thank God you have so much health. God.
Right? Now I see why you were collecting all the heart pieces.
Wow, he got you on the back end of that one.
Come the fuck on.
Jesus! Even I'm getting frustrated for you.
I should have done Mortal Draw.
I think frustration went screw it. No technique, swing, swing, swing.
Do I? Because at this point I was thinking, like, the fairies tier is, or that thing would, like, just refill 8 hearts, which would be worth it. But if it refills all hearts, I'll save it till I'm really hurting.
Yeah, save it to like when you're literally a quarter left.
I'm about to say, if you would have done that, I would have slapped you through the mic.
He would have slapped his mic, and the feedback would have been for you.
I would hear it too, so, you know, I'm willing to hear a bit of the punishment here.
That's a pretty damn good shield if it could block that hit.
So now the Dark Nuts have maces.
Yeah.
Are these still Dark Nuts? Or...
They're still Dark Nuts, technically.
Dumbest name ever, but okay. I remember this is around the time I started having problems when the Dark Nuts got introduced.
Oh, yes. I'm amazed I hold out as well as I do. Which isn't very well. Really, what you want to do is just focus on the one. It helps to get them separate from each other, but that's not easy at all. But if you can get rid of one, then it becomes a lot easier, because then you only have to deal with one.
My habit is I'll circle strafe around the group because you're a lot faster than them. And eventually, when you find a hole opening, then you swing at them. One at a time. But I don't wait till they swing. You see, when that happens, you always have the second one hit you like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus.
So I'll just get around one of their backs when they get separated like that, swing, and then jump away. There you go. I'm giving you instructions after you're playing it.
Through the past.
Yeah. And apparently you did listen. He only makes that noise when he fights these guys, I guess.
There you go.
Oh,
Jesus.
Okay, I'll use it. Fuck.
I would have just let myself die. I had a fairy.
Well, the thing is, these provide attack boosts.
Oh, yeah.
This is when you buy Link's gun. You shot me!
Of course, I think the attack boost goes out if you get hit.
Or
No,
not.
It just fades away. That's great.
That was a
That was a good time.
See, this is when it gets hard, is when you get one fast one and one slow one. Because one can bounce you back with his recoil, and the other one can just swing at you really quickly and hit you. So at this point, I would aim my bomb arrows directly at the fast one.
And that actually worked for once. Because he has no shield.
Yeah. See, the shield ones messes up because it kind of stops your swings halfway.
God.
I didn't know they could do that too, I forgot. Well then.
And I'm targeting the wrong one.
There we go.
Finally.
Now time. Now it should be a lot easier going here.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem now. Just do a shield attack, and there you go. Go crazy.
What's holding that armor on?
Straps?
That's what you were swinging at, hitting there. Haha! I'm really good at these things. Steel Velcro. shoelaces.
Actually looks down. Wait, I have boobs.
He just starts kicking and blocking his legs. Eh!
Yeah, once they've lost their armor, they almost get really easy because you can just roll behind them, open their, I guess, stance or whatever. Because they have real trouble blocking you when you go behind them.
Oh, great fairy, you really caught me by surprise this time.
Can I get some of your tears?
Cry for me, bitch!
Your wings are ugly and your face is too.
Louder and sadder! Oh, joy.
You say that, this is actually pretty easy.
Oh.
There's a trick to this. Activate them, kill them.
It just seems more like busy work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This looks tedious as hell.
Is there no speed up for this?
No, I do a speed up for a later part. But only because it desperately needs it. It's mostly just an example of how this isn't a challenge. As long as you do it right.
It'd be kind of useful if your health got down like 1 heart, Max would come to help you or something.
Jump in a completely different franchise.
He just helps anyone who's about to die and throws 1 bomb at any enemy.
Get a grip.
Fighting a Colossus in Shadow of the Colossus, he throws a bomb right, hits him in the face. Get a grip.
It's his leg and it just falls over.
Get it, it was a pun. You're falling, you didn't get a grip.
You do have a grip meter in that game, so.
So yeah, Wall of Armos completely destroyed.
Alright.
That was not fun.
That wasn't really. There it is.
Do you ever run into Jeremy again? Ever?
Nope.
That's depressing. You should stop watching the Let's Play now.
We're only 4 parts away!
The #1 reason for watching Twilight Princess.
What the fuck?
Well, he was the Peabody of Twilight. I mean, we did prove that.
That is true. He lost the princess.
This is chaotic.
This is the most this is the most hectic floor yet.
This would be fun because I would really not know what I was doing.
I'm pretty sure I don't know what I'm doing.
Just swing, swing, swing!
Swinging around like a madman, clearly.
Also, I'm pretty sure I'm swinging the nunchuck like crazy, but it's not registering. Just the last one, bap him in the face.
At least that one made the other, you went through the tedious part, then they're like, hey, look, have some fun. They should have played that derloot, derloot, derloot,
Or that music that plays when the cat takes your fish.
Alright. My fish! I think that'd get old after 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Jeez, any more arrows?
Exactly. On the plus side, you can steal their arrows. Which is good for me, because you know how I go through them.
It's a nice little recharge station.
I'm only for you to shoot me at me for a while. I'm gonna get all back.
Once I get impaled with enough arrows, I'll just pluck them out of my body.
Arrow number 52!
66! Oh, yeah! He backed up a little hand.
Just a little bit, yeah. No. I could run away to the other side of the cave. I'm gonna take a few steps back here.
It wasn't even for the sake of a dodge. It was just because you were getting closer.
Yeah, but he didn't even escape. It's just like, alright, couple steps. Alright, that's what I was doing.
Just do a little backup.
Oh wait, wall shit. That was kind of a frustrated bark. No heart, no hearts, heart!
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Did it last? I gotta remember what the hell happened.
Steve Martin, Bob!
Tell me what happened to you.
Are you dead?
Double team.
I think you can see how this might get a little frustrating.
It's like a buddy cop movie. Lizard ghost.
And I need to sort out my priorities here.
I'm not gonna chew on Medman now. Leave me alone.
Instant rage.
It's like every creature in this game either sounds like a pig or a cougar. See? Pig cougar.
Like you were able to take it to a wall before it could explode.
Yes.
Collected 60 postals.
Alright.
That's all of them. Thank God.
You know, I've always wondered about these, like, extensive things they put in video games where it's like a long challenge. Do they ever think of, like, adding a save point in case, like, the electricity goes out or something?
No, that'd be too easy.
That's part of the challenge.
Yeah.
You have to hope a hurricane doesn't come and kill you. And knocks off a power surge.
Acts of God, that isn't our fault.
That's part of the challenge, man. There's a reason why we call it God mode.
And at the bottom are, I think, Redeads. Those are very different from Bulblins.
But they still get killed the same way.
I thought it was dead and you shot another one. It's like, okay, overkill.
No, it takes 2 to kill them.
It takes 2, baby.
As opposed to jumping down and having him paralyze me. Like so.
There was one left. 2.
Yeah, no, I just didn't see it. Them.
And Jelly.
And Jelly. That was hard.
Oh wow, I wouldn't even use the bomb arrows if I could get one shot of that quick.
There's a lot of blue jelly here. I should have taken it if I was aware that they'd be there.
Yeah, I was about to say, scoop, scoop, scoop.
And then no one's just watching it like, haha, that's funny.
Yeah, the Ocarina of Time Redead scream, still the scariest.
Yeah.
Freaked me and my sister out, that's for sure.
I was reading a list on the internet of like the freakiest moment in kids' games, and like 2 of the 5 were Legend of Zelda moments.
They'll do that.
Like, the one I could think of would be a Redead in the hand that just drops out of nowhere if you don't know.
Oh yeah, the Wallmaster.
That scared me the first time. It was like, huh. Where do I... Ah! Ah!
Glad they didn't put one of those in this game.
I was surprised they weren't in this game. But at least now, like, now that you're older, you be aware, because you see, like, the little spot on the bottom. Like the shadow.
Yeah. Hey, guess how to make these ice monsters more annoying? Add ghost rats.
Yeah, I was wondering why you were jumping so slow.
His feet were frozen.
I like how Wolfling breaks out of the ice with a spin.
He does it with some pizzazz. Frickin' enemies, that's what it sounded like she said that time. Frickin' enemies.
When you're
You
stupid.
had to go down this damn cave of ordeals. It would be easy, you said.
It'd be fun, you said. There's a point to this, you said.
Uku is the point.
I enjoyed Snow Peak Ruins, I said.
I wouldn't get a concussion there, you said. I like how he's just politely waiting.
And more ghost rats. That's one way to wait out the little spray.
So,
What the fuck? Never mind.
So the thing about ghosts is it's always this person or thing that has unfinished business in the afterlife. What business do these rats have?
They were still hungry.
Man, I didn't eat that piece of shit. Oh man, I feel so much regret.
Yeah, I didn't dry humble
This
bolt
is
yet.
very confusing.
It's not even moving! Take out the ball and chain!
I'm a little too close.
The camera was fighting me too.
Yeah, it was.
Well, I could safely say that one was an ordeal.
Mm.
It's almost like you went to a cave expecting this.
Nah, that'll be stupid.
There's one guy right in the middle. Let's do a sneak attack. Missed.
And it's not one guy. I like how they just had a wave of rats. That was a wave, a literal wave. Should've taken out your shield and surfed on them. Cowabunga, dude.
Reaganomics.
Reagan. Don't make a Robot Chicken reference. Get out of my house.
Fuck that, don't make a Reagan reference.
But Reagan's funny. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. That was hilarious.
I just like that term. Because it sounds so stupid.
The height of hubris, really, to name something like that after your own name. How did this economic plan that fucks over minorities? We'll call it Reaganomics.
Oh, please, I have better things to watch than Robot fucking Chicken. I write better things than Robot Chicken.
I once stubbed my toe and said something more clever than that show. How did... Poor guys, they're flying... He's stuck in a cave.
Really? The slingshot!
That'd be funny if that was the most effective weapon.
I know, right? It just automatically combust into flames.
Yeah, look, still not effective, because all I need is for them to raise their shield, and it didn't even do that.
Jeez.
Fuck you.
I think this is where I started definitely having trouble.
Got some distance with that one.
I think I was just running out of health items was my problem.
Yeah, I think I only went in here the first time with like 1 or 2 fairies. Yeah, I think I didn't make it. I think I died.
And I didn't know I could dig for hearts.
Yeah, me neither. I probably would have made it if I knew that.
Yeah, for this floor, you definitely want to take care of the flying dragons first.
I think that's Skeleton Link in disguise after you just smack him so many times, like, payback's a bitch.
This is for the mortal draw.
I like that little hop skip that little guys were walking around. It seems so peppy for that little dragon thing.
Well, thanks for waiting.
About time.
Thank God the reach is ridiculous with those little grappler things. It makes no physical sense, but...
Claw shots are just that cool.
I just realized the key to making the shield bash effective on these guys is to hit them first to make them hold up their shield. You could probably stun lock them, technically, if you do it right.
Look out! You threw it a little high there, buddy.
Yeah, I don't think you even had to move for that one.
You slightly put your head down. Well. Would it be more effective to hold on to the... I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you how to do your job, Ducknut.
Now that you're dead.
I can tell you how to be a corpse. You're doing a pretty good job.
You know I spent 5 minutes doing that?
And here it is.
The final floor?
I believe this is the final floor.
Oh boy.
Oh, this is where I lost. I remember. I lost this part.
Yep, and there's why. 3 dark nuts.
Oh wow, they're different colors. Does that mean anything, or is it just different colors?
Just
They're
different
Power
colors.
Rangers.
Yeah.
Red, Blue Ranger, Black Ranger. Tyrannosaurus! It would suck if the final enemy was the Megazord.
That'd be awesome.
It'd be awesome. Destructor X!
Tommy, the 5th Ranger. I hear he's like the only one that actually keeps coming back.
Well, Tommy became a UFC fighter in Houston,
Yeah,
I think.
he's actually like buff. Like he can kick your ass. Now he's a real Power Ranger.
I met a good amount of the original Rangers when I went to Anime Expo, and the Black Ranger has no thumb. Never did, apparently.
I never know. Well, then again, I don't think I watched the first one because I was too young.
Mother of God, go.
He has fairies. It's okay.
I forget that fact.
Drink oil, hurry!
Dies.
I'm gonna kill myself, thank you.
No, that was the chew jelly I saved from like, what, 10 parts ago. Told you I'd find a use for it, guys.
Remember, audience?
Including the guys who were there.
You should have let it do a quiz. Do you remember where I got this? Wow! Ding 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 ding!
Is it A, the Forest Temple, B, underwater, or C?
Apple Store.
You got it!
Can I get a... You guys sell cheese?
No.
I find it so weird that jars in this game are like a commodity. Like, they're so hard to find. Well, I have a jar, but I only have one left.
Well, if you think about it, without jars, Link, there's no way Link could save Hyrule.
By the way, very late apology for anyone with epilepsy.
50 minutes in.
Well, thank you for fair warning me now. Bombed it all over myself.
Fuck, I can't, I'm blind, thanks.
Here we go. We're finally at the end.
Just looking around. Are they dead? Are they dead? They're dead, they're dead, okay.
Get to have sex with the fairy, alright, okay.
We entered the netherworld with her. No, I guess not.
Whoa!
I wouldn't say all of them were ordeals.
Hey, it's what I had at the start of the fucking video.
Whoopee.
Don't hold this against me, please. I thought it was pretty fun.
You should have seen your face. Bye.
Actually, in all honesty, this is pretty cool. By completing the Cave of Ordeals, anytime we go to the Lake Hylia Spring, we can talk to this little cloud of dust, and if we don't have a bottle of Great Fairy's Tears, she'll give us one. So we have free super potions, basically.
She just starts sobbing in it, yeah.
And since I have all of the Poes, I figured, why waste time? Let's go see Giovanni's true form now. And I finally found the cat.
I'm number 21.
I am the last Poe. He looks exactly the same.
He just like fixes his right arm.
He still makes the same sound. He still has those jewel nipples, doesn't he? At least I kept my favorite part. Ooh.
Really?
That was wait.
That was it?
All that work was for that?
Money? I thought it was like for a heart piece.
You know
Nope.
what? Usually, I'm gonna say I hate this game now.
In fairness, it's 200 rupees anytime you go back to him. So if you're low on rupees, just talk to him. He gives you 200 repeatedly.
Okay, that's fair. Because if it was just like, here's the one, don't spend it all in one place, just bite them.
Because we got like 800 just for going through a stupid cave.
Alright, and this is what I was talking about. I went back to, I believe it's like level 19, to when all of these chews were dropping from the ground. You have to be extremely careful to get this to work. I'm just taking out all of the purples anytime I can. I want to save that blue one. I need him to be safe. In a previous take of this, I actually ended up shooting him instead.
Are they like so rare that they only drop in once?
In this floor, yeah. It only drops once.
I have to say, I don't remember blue chews that much.
Yeah, they're pretty rare. They show up occasionally, but this is the only floor with a blue chew and a yellow chew at once. And that's what happens when they combine.
Green chew.
You get a green chew. Now, in the early stages of this game's development, there was going to be a magic meter. Link was going to use magic, but they ended up taking it out pretty late in development. But they still left this guy in. And when you scoop up some green chew, there's no dialogue.
Huh.
The game has no idea what you just picked up, even though it has an icon.
That's pretty cool, actually.
What happens when you use it?
Yeah, drink it.
When you drink it, nothing happens, because it was supposed to fill up magic, but it basically treats it like water.
Why would they take magic out of the game? 'Cause I remember them talking about that, but...
I don't know, they just ended up not needing it. So that's it.
That's pretty interesting. I never know about that.
Yeah. That might be the only place where it shows up, too.
I think it'd be really just immature if it's just like, you just drank boogers, har har!
That'll be the lamest thing ever.
You just see Link throw down his sword and shield and be like, I'm out! I'm done!
Fuck you, Hyrule. It gets the claw shots and leaves. I'm done.
I'm taking these. These are mine.
I'm gonna swing away like Spider-Man now.
Wee and whoosh.
I'm glad his wees are still with a little bit of contempt. Wee.
Exactly.
Wee.
Fucking wee.
I'm gonna enjoy myself in spite of you.
Yay, I am having fun!
I will now get a donut and leave. Some more.
I'm not paying for this.
Link, you've been at it for 8 hours, just stop.
A fuck, a you, a we.
Link, you're still in the Cave of Ordeals. You haven't left.
How do I go up the cave? You've been swinging on the same floor for 12 hours. I'm not getting anywhere.
I can't. That's too funny for me. It's like, you drink boogers. What? Not in my Hyrule.
He gives that look like he gave when he first picked up the Uku, just,
Face when the cat stole the fish.
Yeah.
It's so stupid and lame, but I can totally see it. You just drank boogers. You fuck.
Why is it always those really stupid jokes that you can't help but laugh at now, and then you'll laugh at it later?
Because I keep thinking about